guarantee you a slot for the next 2 months. Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters and welcome guests. Those were the threatening words of our VP Lakshmi. So the whole week I spent on worrying about my topic. I almost thought of calling up my mentor and telling him that I am withdrawing from my assignment. Then suddenly a thought flashed my mind. Having wasted one whole week worrying on what to speak, why can't I speak on worry itself? So nowadays, if we look around, many people are worried about something or the other. Parents are worried about their children, children about their education, seniors about loneliness, working people about job security, and investors like me about plummeting stock market, inflation, recession, and the list can go on and on. Studies show that 3 major factors which cause most of the diseases are hurry, worry, and curry. So among these, worry seems to be the major cause. A British survey from Bupa Insurance shows that 20% of the people are worried by worries in Great Britain alone. That accounts to 12 million people. If we take the same percentage and calculate for India, it will be a staggering 200 million people. We think that AIDS and cancer are deadly diseases, but worry causes 10,000 times more damage. It can cause high BP, diabetes, headache, heart problem, thyroid, stomach ulcer, rheumatism, and arthritis. Let me share the case of my friend Sandeep, who is a software engineer. Last 2 years, he was very much worried about losing his job. The mere thought of losing job made him very depressed. Every day he was coming home with a headache. One day, he got a shooting pain in his arm. So he remembered reading in some book that arm hurting is a sign of heart problem. So he got scared that this definitely is a sign of heart attack. So he rushed to the hospital to get an ECG done. But surprisingly, the ECG report was fine. The doctor told him that the problem is not with the heart, but it is with his thinking. Doctors are not able to cure many of the diseases as the main cause is more of a psychological than physiological. They say 70% of the patients can cure themselves if they get rid of their worries. Nowadays, there is a healthy competition between the doctors who practice medicine and the doctors who teach meditation. Then what are the root causes of worries? First one is fear of the unknown, not knowing what would happen. In any situation, only 2 things can happen, either good or bad. But human tendency is so that we invariably anticipate the worst only. The second one is always thinking about the past or the future, forgetting the present. So we cannot go back and change what has already happened. And nobody knows what is going to happen tomorrow. So juggling between the past and the future, we ignore the present, the very precious moment that is the present. So worry is like a rocking chair. It gives us something to do, but it does not get us anywhere. So is really worry such a bad thing? No. Worry to some extent is required so that we can anticipate the problems and take some action to handle the situation. But many a times, instead of we controlling the worry, worry controls us. Then is there a way to get rid of our worries? Definitely. I have a 4-point plan to get rid of worries from our lives. The first one is identify the reason for our worry. So if I have to share my own experience, when my son was in 10th standard, I was very much worried about his possible performance. So after thinking a lot, I realized that my worry was essentially that he needed support to perform well in his exams. The second one is go for the best and prepare for the worst. We all have to ask ourselves, what is the worst that can happen? So in my son's case, the worst thing that happened was maybe he would not have performed according to my expectation. The third one is accept the situation. So we have to accept the situation. I accepted that even if he did not meet my expectation, it's okay with me. Anyway, this is not the end of the world. Fourth one is act to create the best possible situation. So I sat down with him and helped him with his studies, and to my great relief and happiness, he did really well. So Toastmasters, if we get worried, we lose peace of mind. We won't be able to do a good job in our workplace, and we may spoil the atmosphere at home also. So let us keep our worries aside and live for today. Why worry about something which is beyond our control? More so, why worry about something which is under our control? Either way, don't worry.